one of me starting to prepare for launching a new skincare brand after experiencing with opening a real skincare brand in 2020. Yeah, in 2021. So I decided to create this video for people who are beginning to do something related to beauty skincare business, so that they can understand that they're not alone, because I've been doing this from 2019 and I still couldn't find the right place where I could share my experience with someone who is doing the similar thing, and it's hard to find. Plus, I want you to see the real struggle of a beginner entrepreneur, the real entrepreneur that starts with kind of no budget and kind of not a lot of support. So I prepared, as you have seen in the beginning of the video, a list of the things that you need to do in the beginning, and a little bit about myself. So I have been into skincare or knowing about skincare since I was very little, and I never thought that I would open something of my own, because I only knew about one company and I always wanted to work in that company. But when I moved out of my country and I studied in South Korea, I learned that there are more other opportunities, more different companies, a lot of different companies, beauty skincare companies that I could work in potentially. But then at some point I realized that there is this fakeness, that there is so much pollution and many, how do I say, so much pollution that is coming from skincare industry, and the industry knows about it but they don't do anything about it. So one day, okay, that's a very long story, but basically while studying biology and drinking coffee heavily, I love coffee by the way, I decided to make a skincare product that is good for students, for basically busy people, that could be environmentally friendly and save my time and save my skin, because I have very sensitive skin. And I basically developed a body foaming scrub. So it's a 3-in-1 product that exfoliates, cleanses, moisturizes all at the same time by using upcycled coffee grounds. So that was 2019. I didn't know anything about other brands. I was just doing this to save my own skin. So that's how I combine my knowledge of skincare with my friend who is in sustainability, and both of us were friends since high school. So we decided to save up money and make this product that already exists, that already had clients in South Korea. We decided to open this brand that will target Europeans, right? So we plan out. We have been planning this project, which is called Honestly It's. We have been planning this project for 1.5 years. The product has been developing for 9 years. Oh my God, 9 months before that. And we just were so enthusiastic. We did everything that we could. We saved up so much money and we released this brand in Europe, hoping that it will work the same way it did in South Korea. But it didn't. So basically we put so much effort, but in return, the feedback was not the way that we have expected. So it has been, plus during that period when we have launched, it was 2021, after 2020. So there was lots of mess happening. So I don't want to bring up excuses why this project, this brand didn't work so well. But all I'm trying to say that we have done this kind of cute small project on our own with our own money, while being full-time students, master student, bachelor student, and going through family situations through Corona. We have done it. The good thing that we gained back our money, the one that we have invested, but there were a lot of things that went wrong during that period. If you don't know me, I love astrology and I follow astrology heavily, and I have another channel, astrological channel on YouTube about it. And the timing was wrong when we launched and rebranded. Honestly, that's first thing that is important for a business. The right timing, the right stars timing is important. And 2, we had problems with manufacturing. And 3, we didn't know the market well, which is target audience. That is why I'm going to begin with the things that are super crucial in the beginning of the business start. And today is kind of a first day of starting this new project that we have, that I am even more passionate about because it's even more connected to me. And I will get into it, but I just want to show. So this is what was our first product. It is a body scrub, but it's 3-in-1. It's a powder. So it's super sustainable, super eco-friendly, super environmental loving. But the thing is, it doesn't have target audience in Europe. And it's too expensive for Europeans. So this poor baby that is actually amazing, everyone loves it, it just doesn't go because there are some things about it that doesn't sell it to European people. And I will talk about it more. I mean, you can check this out. This is recyclable, everything is recyclable. This is even biodegradable within 6 months. And travel friendly. So it was like really beautiful, really cool. Like I still think maybe it's too ahead of its time. Maybe people are not ready for it, but people in Korea were ready for it. Like in 2019, I had sales, I had people buying, but those people were not Koreans. Those people were foreigners from different countries, especially the US, people who really cared about environment. This product has very specific target audience that it's hard to find in Europe. So that's the thing, and we're gonna start with it. Target audience. So number 1 is you need to identify your target audience. And so we've discussed with my business partner, if you have watched in the beginning, the most important thing to begin with is knowing what do you want to do and who do you want to target these products. So for me, honestly, it was the other way around. I came up with a product that solved my needs. So I had a product to which I could find a match, which was target audience, which was me. So it was the other way around. But the thing is, there is no 1 or 2. In this case, because of my experience of, let's say, not failing, but like not doing so well, is target audience. It's so important. Like I watched so many videos and they were all saying like, oh, target audience is so important, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, like my product is for people who care about environment, people who are vegan, people who are like very sustainable. But where are those people? So you have to know exactly, very specifically, who are your target audience, where are they, how old are they, how much they are willing to spend. This is so important. And me being naive and 22 or 23, like, no, everyone cares about environment, nobody wants to throw or use plastic. Not true. There are people, but very few. And apparently me and my best friend, we are one of these people, like very small community who cares about these things. And the thing is, I didn't want to start a business where I didn't feel comfortable selling plastic. So we still wanted to do this. We had other options to make this product, but I'm gonna talk about that as well. I just really want you to understand that target audience is important. So target audience and the product that you want to produce, they kind of go hand in hand. Like, for example, my product was a body scrub, but it was 3-in-1 body scrub. So in that case, 3-in-1 body scrub, what does it do? It exfoliates, it cleanses, and it moisturizes, and it is travel friendly. So you can have one sachet, and you can travel for 3 days. You can use it for 3 days. So no liquid, right? It's perfect. You can put it in a purse. So we know the product, and now we know the target audience. Sounds good. On theory and paper, it sounds perfect match. Like, wow. But in reality, do these people exist? So now our day one is today, and we're having a new brand that we want to launch. I don't know when. Now here's the thing. Before, I thought it's really important to know, like, to put a deadline for yourself. So we're gonna launch on May 17th. Until that day, we have to do this. No. Right now, I'm like, I just want to make sure that I have done good market research. I know that my target audience exists. I know that my product will work. So for now, I'll show you. So now I still want to continue with using upcycled ingredients. Here I am drying coffee grounds next to the sun. So this is today we drank this much coffee with my business partner, and this can be one product itself. So I still want to continue using upcycled ingredients in our products, but I don't want it to be the main thing, the main keyword that people remember us for. So here is one product that we have. It's a face oil. By the way, I am studying master's degree in dermatological sciences and translational cosmetics, so I know how to formulate, kind of. So I am in this field. This is the golden ratio oil, face oil that I've created that is perfect for every type of skin. Then we have Candle, which is made, and you look at this cutie, which is made from, can you smell it? Which is made from soy wax and upcycled orange oil. Same thing with this one, made with upcycled orange oil. And this is a body scrub made with upcycled orange peels. And this one is body scrub with upcycled coffee grinds, the one that I'm drying here. So I still want to continue with the same product, but changed a little bit, because sachets are not something that is super familiar to people. So I don't think people are ready for this product yet, but I want to continue, like, I want to produce them in this kind of jars that people are familiar with. This one is lavender soy wax candle. So this is the product that I have, right? So we have a product which is upcycled ingredients, but we don't want to focus on that. Obviously it's vegan, natural, cruelty free, because I handmade it. So this is the product. I already have a product. I am pretty sure this is gonna be the product, and I will have more of these kind of products, but this is not something that I want to people know us about, because they don't care at that moment. At this moment, I don't know, maybe in 10 years or 5 years, people will start caring about other things. So I have this product. Now I need to figure out what's the target audience I want to have. And the target audience, so the bullet points here, number 1 and 2 for me are checked. So it's checked, target audience and product are checked, because I already have a product. And I already know the target audience, and I've tested it. So for me, the target audience is gonna be people who are getting spiritual, who are going through their spiritual growth, people who meditate, people who need their one-on-one, like me to me. Am I saying it right? People who have their time with themselves to relax, to get in balance, to connect to their soul, to ground themselves. And how is it connected to these products? The thing is, people don't understand that using skincare is a self-care in a way. It's not only like, oh, I moisturize my skin, it plumps up, whatever. No. Literally, people have different ways of doing self-care. There are people like me who do skincare as as self-care. So the whole thing of using a face oil with massaging it to your face, it's already a self-care. It is a ritual, it is a massage, and it is helping my face blood circulation. It helps to improve my like it does everything, including self-care. And the thing is, another product I have is a face mask, which is not here yet. So I want to target those people who really care about themselves, who really want to connect to nature, who really want to connect to the sun, to nature, to air, to everything, basically nature. That's my target audience, and I know they exist. How do I know? Market research. So number 3 is market research, but the thing is, these 3 things go hand in hand. I cannot say number 1 is this, number 2 is that, number 3 is this. Market research goes all the way from step 1 to step 7 that I have here. It always is there. So for me, market research happened when I joined a spiritual company where I worked with spiritual people, and when I started my YouTube channel. When I saw that actually there are people who really care about themselves. There are people who really believe in higher power, people who believe in God or in universe, and they want to connect themselves to their spirits, to their higher selves. And this is one of the ways you can do that. I don't know why I'm talking so much about it, but basically I did my market research through learning about myself and finding other people who are like me, who can relate, and having proof that they exist. So on my YouTube channel, after I hit 1,000 subscribers, that's when I opened a website just for consultations. And so my market research worked in a way where I saw the comments of people really appreciating what I do, really caring about what I talk about, and then having people going to my very basic website that has products which are consultations and actually ordering. And it's a confirmation for me that my target audience exists. Is it in Europe? I don't know. So this is what we have to discover, because this next thing is also important, which is, where is your target audience? So I had to, I thought that my target audience would be stronger in Europe, so I moved from Korea to here, and it turned out not to be true. So after I had a confirmation when I was in Barcelona last week, I was like, this is it. Spiritual people exist in Europe. So that's when I decided, this is it. This is what we're gonna do, and today is the first day of us doing things. So market research is kind of done. Manufacturing and production. So this is very, very, very sensitive topic for us, because that's the main reason this product gets sold, but people never come back. The reason is that we worked with a manufacturer to produce our product. In Korea, I was doing it myself because I was there. But when we launched, honestly, it's in Netherlands, I wasn't here. So we had to work with a manufacturer to do the product. And I sent them my product, my sample, to the manufacturing facility to kind of make something similar. And then they sent us the sample that we wanted, the sample that looked exactly like my product. We confirmed it. And when it came, 5,000 sachets came, and the product was not even close to what we have asked for. But what we can do, we already had a marketing strategy. We already had Instagram bloggers and influencers contracts with to send them our products for promotion and stuff. The reason I'm not talking about marketing right now, because this is the reason influencer marketing doesn't work anymore. So I don't know, back then maybe it worked, but now from 2021 it stopped working because of new Instagram algorithms. But basically we already had people who were waiting for us because we made it so public. We made, honestly, it's super public. We uploaded many things on my Instagram page, on my business partner Instagram page, on our friends, and everywhere. And we couldn't not send them. So we sent these products and people bought, but they never came back. So in business, it's really important to have loyal customers, people who buy and come back. And in order to make sure that loyal customers come back, there should be not only customer service, which we have really good customer service, there should also be good product. A customer won't come back if the product is not perfect. The product has to be perfect, especially if they have tried the better version of it. In some cases of my other clients who I had before. So this time with this brand that we have, that we're planning to do, we want to go low-key, small, handmade, manufactured in Netherlands, in this room, maybe in the kitchen, in this place, but making sure that it's professional, because I am a professional, and making sure that all the regulations are followed and requirements are met. Also done because I studied this. This is in my master's program, and we've already studied it when we had our Honestly Eats products. So this number 4 is so important to understand. For the manufacturing and production, I wrote it here, number 4. I mean, you should understand, what do you want? Do you want to work with a manufacturer, or do you want to produce it yourself? So in this case, you should understand, do you really need to work with a manufacturer? Is there a need to work with them? So in our case with Honestly Eats, we had to work with them because there was nobody else who could make the product in EU, because I was in Korea. So we had to do it. Plus it's easier. But so one of the reasons should be, you really need somebody to do it because you don't know how to do it. And 2, you should know if you can find the right manufacturer that can meet your budget, because the budget is also important. So maybe because our budget was so low, maybe the manufacturer that we chose was too cheap, so you get what you pay for. Yeah, so this step number 4 is important to understand. So for us, we're gonna do homemade production ourselves, so that's for sure. So I can kind of cross this part out. And these things were discussed before because it came kind of naturally after conclusions, after like understanding how Honestly Eats worked and seeing how it didn't work. That kind of was like a natural answer to these kind of questions about manufacturing. That's why I am not saying this is gonna be our first day, because it's already done. So our first day is actually today, which is number 5, is aesthetics, labels, and logo. This is so much fun and so important to me that today has been a mess. So aesthetics, you have to know what colors represent your brand. What colors do your future customers, your target audience, will relate to? You need to know, like, how would they feel when they open your website, or when they see your product in shelves, or when they see it on the website. You need to know what kind of feelings will they have. So aesthetics, very important. The format, the pictures, the colors, everything, the vibe, super important. Then we have labels and logos. So when you already know what colors do you want to work with, what fonts do you want to work with, in this case you just do lots of research and find lots of references, and just you can open a Pinterest board where you collect and save different types of inspirations and stuff, and you just make a collage, and then you can like brainstorm and choose whatever exactly you want in terms of aesthetics, or get like something that you can relate to the most. And then after you have specific, maybe you can use other brands, not necessarily skincare. I'm talking about aesthetics, which means colors, fonts, and pictures. So you can find on Pinterest, you can find different brands from different industries and you can get inspired, and then you can kind of reference from them if you are like a person like me who doesn't have design skills but have like inspiration moments from something else. So you can do that. The thing is, I already have a vision, I have a color that I want to work with, and now I am just testing different types of designs for the website. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later because I already have a product, right? So I already have a product. Now I need to figure out what colors for the labels. So aesthetics, labels, and logo. So this is just this label. Very basic. It's something that has been already done in the past 3 years. Many brands are doing this. And of course, I'm a visionary. I see the trends before they even come. So for me, I have a vision. It's gonna be blue. It's gonna be something spiritual, something related to nature. But the label, that's the font. I'm still figuring out. So today is the day where I am working on the colors, working on the fonts, doing this inspo checks, and trying to see how the websites could work. So basically today is the research of aesthetics for the brand. So let me show you what I've done so far. I'm working with Shopify. So this is a website that I kind of found on Shopify that could kind of potentially be, that could be something we could work with in terms of template. So it's something like this. Okay, something like this, right? Very simple. I can change the color from green to blue, so I did. This is so far what I kind of designed with the colors that I have in mind, but I don't think this is it. Not so much blue. This is not exactly what I want. This is another one. So you have blue and you have beige, whatever. So I like the color again. Maybe I will work with this website. So that's for the aesthetics and logo. So that's what I'm gonna do for today. Next step is, after you figure out your aesthetics, your labels, your logo, then you start producing the product. So this is probably gonna be our maybe next video. But after you figure out, I think after aesthetics and logo and labels, it's kind of official. You already have a brand. You already have it. So that's when you start producing and then gluing and sticking. And that's when you have an official product. And after that, I think it's better to do it after, although we had like a little bit of a discussion about should we do a website in the beginning or later. I think it's better to have it after you already have pictures, after you already have a product, because it's way easier and you can do it in 3 days maximum. Like you can do the website in 3 days. So I don't think you should worry too much about the website. What you have to worry about is target audience, your aesthetics, and stuff like that. Maybe in the beginning you can just instead of website, work on your social media, which I'm doing right now, as you can see. And after you do the website, that's when you launch. You launch when you have a website. And I wrote number 7 is heavy marketing. Heavy marketing. And that's the part where I kind of suck at, because it's all about Instagram algorithm, it's all about YouTube algorithm, it's all about TikTok algorithm. Especially if you don't have a budget, it's freaking hard to market things. And it's better if you have money, because I think you should spend 80% of your budget on marketing in order to really receive a profit. Because if you're a person who is just starting from scratch, you don't have your own social media, you're not famous on social media, you don't have like community, you'll have to like really work on marketing by buying ads or doing whatever. I know how to do those, but it's better if you do it when you have already some kind of base. At the moment, I don't want to kind of announce we We don't want to announce it on our own Instagrams or on our own social media, because we are both from a country where we believe in evil eye. We don't want negative energy. No, no, no. I have been cleansing and wearing so many crystals to cleanse from negative energy. So we don't want that, especially from people who, like, it's not that they want bad for us, but even like, oh, they're doing something. Oh, this is already negative energy, especially if it comes from like dark energy, dark emotions. Not good. So that's why it's gonna be kind of interesting this time, because this time we are not going to do influencer marketing. We're not going to use our Instagrams because it doesn't work, because family can be helpful, but friends not so much when it comes to having your own something. Maybe true friends, but I don't know. I thought I had a lot of friends, but I don't know. It's because you need people who really believe in what you do. Friends will support you one time, two times. That's it. They can buy one time your product, but you need someone who really likes your product, someone who will stay, someone who will come back and do it, buy it again and again and again, because they believe in your values, they believe in the product, they believe in the brand's value as well. So kind of that's what I want to say. So if you are starting, this is your first day, just write down this list that I've just mentioned, 7 things to do, and start just day one. Just start figuring out your target audience, what product do you want. It's very easy. And the thing is, I'm gonna make videos every day, so we can just catch up together and do it together. Or maybe if you're watching it a year or 2 years later, you will already have the videos. So that's gonna be great. And what else? Maybe I can show you where I work. So basically this is a room where I sleep, eat, work, make my astrology videos, and what else do I do here? Listen to music, watch TV. So oh, this is Netherlands. This is so cute. And I decided to quit school because the school doesn't give so much information that I need, and I need to make my dream come true, make business a reality. So bye bye Italy, ciao ciao. I literally left Italy 2 days ago. I was in Barcelona. I came back from Barcelona to Italy. I skipped all the classes and I decided to come to Netherlands because that's where we my business partner is at. So here you can see my spirituality section. Here you can see my skincare section. How do I show it? Like that. These are coffee grounds. These are the Honestly It's products. This is my teddy bear, my blanket and pillow. This is my mat. I'm gonna put it right here, sleep at night. What else do I show you? Here's the mat, and here's the desk where I sit. And I want to show you this. This is the plan for the week. I like making plans. This is my plans. This is my partner's planner. He doesn't like doing this, so I write for him because he likes digital versions and he has it in his brain. So a little bit of kind of Red Bull dupe, because Red Bull is expensive, but it's the same thing. 3 cups of coffee, and that's it. That's it. That's it. This is the room. This is me. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you my name. My name is Soleil. Nice to meet you guys. Please leave your comments. Let me know what products, what are you doing? What do you want to start producing, selling, making? I'm very curious to know. And maybe we can create some kind of group and have a discussion together. Maybe that's for later, but thank you so much for watching this video. I think it's very helpful. I hope it is very helpful. Leo energy popping in, but I think it's very helpful. If you like this video, please subscribe, because we will have day 2, day 3, day 4, and etc. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.